Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Triple H's position in WWE has changed drastically in recent years, but there was a time the game was an in-ring performer and allegedly had issues with a major name. Disco Inferno recently revealed why the game initially had problems with Chris Jericho. A few decades ago, the wrestling landscape was different, as there was a stereotypical image of a main event star in every promotion. However, it changed when superstars like Shawn Michaels, Chris Jericho, Eddie Guerrero, and more surfaced and changed the landscape. On K100, with Conan and Disco Inferno, the WCW veteran was asked why Triple H initially didn't get along with multi-time world champion Chris Jericho in the Stanford-based promotion. Inferno, who was friends with both stars, said that the major reason was the wrestler's mindset. When it came to physically less imposing superstars compared to the traditional big guys in the business, some ex-WCW wrestlers seemingly had a hard time in their initial days when they joined the Stanford-based promotion. However, many stars cemented their spots on the roster names. Under Vince McMahon's creative leadership, following their exit from World Championship Wrestling, in an interview on Inside the Ropes, former WWE champion Chris Jericho revealed he had real-life animosity with Triple H. When he joined the company in 1999, one of the reasons was the way talent from WCW was perceived when they joined the Stanford-based promotion. Luckily, times have changed, and both stars have moved on from their past issues. In the ever-dramatic world of professional wrestling, relationships behind the scenes are often just as intense as the rivalries fans see unfold in the ring. A bombshell has now dropped thanks to former WCW star Disco Inferno, who has claimed that Triple H never truly got along with a multi-time WWE World Champion, and it all boiled down to one significant reason that may surprise longtime fans. According to Disco, the friction between Triple H and this top name wasn't about money, spotlight, or creative direction. It was about respect, or the perceived lack thereof. During a recent episode of his podcast, Inferno didn't hold back as he discussed how Triple H's corporate rise within WWE coincided with behind-the-scenes conflicts that stemmed from personality clashes and politics. He zeroed in on a former main eventer whose identity fans are already speculating about, claiming that the wrestler's refusal to play the game rubbed Triple H the wrong way. This wasn't just about rejecting WWE's narrative or being outspoken about backstage issues. According to Disco, this individual simply didn't show the type of deference Triple H expects from his colleagues, particularly from those who entered the company after Triple H had solidified his role as both a performer and a power player. Although Disco Inferno didn't name the world champion directly, fans and insiders have already started pointing fingers toward several possibilities. The leading speculation, CM Punk, the best in the world, has never shied away from voicing his disdain for corporate structure, and his complicated relationship with WWE management, including Triple H, is well documented. In fact, during Punk's first run with the company, numerous reports surfaced of tension between him and key backstage figures, including Triple H himself. The tension seemed to peak during the infamous 2011 to 2012 run when Punk was WWE champion, even culminating in a scrapped match between the two at WrestleMania. But Disco's comments suggest the issue went deeper than creative disagreements. Triple H just didn't vibe with him, Inferno said. There are some guys in the locker room who are business first, and then there are some guys who bring a different energy. Maybe they're a bit too real, too rebellious, or they just refuse to kiss the ring. That rubs someone like Triple H the wrong way. Inferno went on to claim that while Vince McMahon occasionally welcomed this tension for the sake of TV gold, Triple H, who has a much more corporate vision for WWE's future, views these kinds of personalities as liabilities. Another name floated by fans is Randy Orton. While Orton has had immense success in WWE and is often viewed as one of the company's most loyal stars, there were periods, especially during the early 2010s, when his backstage behavior and attitude were frequently questioned. However, most believe that Triple H and Orton share a mutual respect, forged during their Evolution days. Still, Inferno's comments have reopened conversations about a time when even Orton seemed to test the patience of upper management. Disco Inferno. whose real name is Glenn Gilberti, has been known to stir the pot with his controversial takes. But this time, his claim feels like more than just conjecture. It aligns with long-standing rumors and multiple shoot interviews over the years from talent who've clashed with the game, while Triple H has earned widespread respect for the way he's guided WWE's creative direction since taking over from Vince McMahon. There's no denying that he has his preferences and holds grudges. Several stars, past and present, have hinted at being iced out of major opportunities for refusing to align with Triple H's vision of professionalism. In a landscape as cutthroat as WWE, respect is currency. And according to Disco Inferno, when Triple H feels disrespected, things get personal fast. Triple H isn't like Vince, Inferno added. Vince could hate your guts and still make you the top guy if it meant money. Triple H, though, wants his top guys to be locker room leaders, company men, and people he can trust. If he doesn't trust you, it doesn't matter how over you are, you're done. The remarks have sparked intense reactions online, with some fans defending Triple H and pointing to his commitment to elevating talent like Sami Zayn, Gunther, and Rhea Ripley in recent years. Others argue that Triple H still operates with a corporate-first mentality, meaning performers who don't fit the WWE mold often find themselves creatively limited or even released. Even those who support Triple H's leadership have acknowledged that he may hold on to grudges longer than most. It's been said that he never forgot how certain wrestlers spoke about him during the Monday Night Wars, or how others used WWE as a stepping stone before leaving for greener pastures. When those same wrestlers tried to return years later, they found a door that wasn't as open as before. Was that personal? If you believe Disco Inferno, it absolutely was. While the identity of the multi-time WWE World Champion remains unconfirmed, the buzz around the story has already ignited intense speculation and debate across social media. CM Punk's name keeps rising to the top of the discussion, especially considering his rocky history with WWE and his dramatic AEW exit. His potential return to WWE in 2023 stunned the wrestling world. But the behind-the-scenes tension with Triple H never seemed far from the surface even during Punk's emotional promos upon his comeback. Interestingly, even as Punk's return helped boost ratings and buzz for WWE, he was quickly sidelined by injury, and reports of backstage coldness between him and WWE leadership began to emerge again. If Disco Inferno's claims are accurate, Punk may have walked back into a lion's den, an environment where old wounds hadn't fully healed. Some insiders now wonder whether Punk's WWE return was truly a long-term plan or merely a ratings stunt with an expiration date. And if Triple H didn't want him back to begin with, was his re-signing more of a corporate decision than a creative one? Disco also hinted that the tension wasn't always one-sided. It's not like this guy was begging to be part of Triple H's circle, he said. He had his own ego, his own vision of what wrestling should be, and maybe that's why he got so over, because he wasn't manufactured. But that's also why he clashed with the machine. WWE fans are now divided between two camps: those who believe Triple H is simply trying to protect WWE's evolving brand, and those who think his grudges are holding back potential greatness. While Disco Inferno's reputation as a wrestling podcaster is mixed, his behind-the-scenes connections can't be ignored, whether you see him as an instigator or a whistleblower. His words have once again thrown a spotlight on WWE's political minefield, a world where personal relationships can shape careers as much as athleticism or crowd reactions. As for Triple H, he remains focused on building WWE's future, often touting the company's growth under his watch, with stars like Cody Rhodes, LA Knight, and Braun Breaker receiving massive pushes, and the women's division reaching new heights under his leadership. Many feel Triple H is doing exactly what's necessary to elevate WWE in the modern era. But for those who don't see eye to eye with him, the road to success may still be littered with obstacles. Will Disco Inferno's revelations lead to more former WWE stars coming forward with their own stories of conflict with Triple H? Or will the buzz fade as quickly as it started, buried beneath the next big wrestling headline? Only time will tell. But for now, the wrestling world is once again reminded that behind the lights, the chants, and the spectacle, there exists a ruthless industry where power, personality, and politics often collide and, not even multi-time, World champions are safe. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.